So if you feel like you want to do some reflexology in order to help with your sleep, here's a diagram of the areas on the hands. And I want to point out, before I show you what to do, the different areas that may be associated with helping you get to sleep. You don't have to do all these areas. You need to pick the areas where you feel you have the problems and want to help. So for everybody, no matter what your problems are, we're going to affect the head and brain. So that's the tip of the thumb there, and actually the tip of all the tops of the fingers. Now, your issues may relate to breathing, in which case on both the hands you have a diaphragm, which is across a line on your hand, so it's quite easy to see. It might not be in exactly the same position as mine, but you will see it because there'll be a line that will show you where it is. The other areas to look at are the spine, which comes down from the thumb and across to the other side of the hand. And this area here, this is the hip at the end there. So if you have back issues and you want to relax all the muscles, make sure that the spine is in the best place it can be, then these are the areas that I would recommend you focus on as well. The other thing you might want to focus on is, this is the kidneys, and there's the same one on the other side here. Just above that are the adrenals, so you can work on those as well. So just above the kidneys. And then the other really big one that really helps to relax before you go to bed, is to work the solar plexus, and that's this area in the center here. Now you'll see on this hand how the line of the hand going across the hand where the diaphragm is has a little area where it goes up slightly, or sometimes it changes into a different line. That's where your solar plexus reflex area is. So you're going to massage one hand and then the other. You might want to use some oil, or a cream like a body lotion or a hand cream. You don't have to. Hands that are hot quite often have their own lubrication, but if you find that your hands are dry, then a hand cream might be the best way to go. So I'm going to come out of this screen and show you how to do this, and this can take you literally 3 to 5 minutes. Very easy, very simple. Get yourself into bed, do all your routine, relax. If you're somebody who doesn't like doing meditation or finds that really difficult, this is a great alternative, and you're doing yourself some good at the same time. Remember, put on that relaxation music, get the smells of your bedroom right with some essential oils. Use any tips and any things literally at your fingertips, which will help enhance the treatment that you're about to do. So here we go. It's a good idea to actually start with your right hand, but if you forget, it doesn't matter which one. So we're going to work the solar plexus first. So on my hand, that's here. So we're going to locate that with the thumb, and we're also going to locate it on the other side. So imagine there's a spike going right the way through your hand, and there's a point on the other side as well. And first we're going to just hold that area. Now if you've had a stressful day, that area will be quite sore. So instead of pressing it really hard, I'm going to now just pulse it a little bit. I'm doing a press and release, press and release. When you get the rhythm of that going, start to move your fingers at the same time. So press, move, press, move, press, move. You might want to slow this down. You can slow it down and move with your breathing. So breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. So release, pressing and releasing the pressure. And then you can work the top of the thumb. Now you can work with your fingers or the thumb. You can move around the thumb, so you work the top and the underneath, right the way around, remembering the top as well. And move on to the next finger. Now sometimes our sinuses get a little bit blocked when we're asleep. So with each finger, you can use your other hand like a claw, wrap your fingers around and pull until you get right to the end of the fingertip. So keep the tension going. So let's do the next finger. Rub. Hold. Pull. Keep the pressure going until you reach the end. So you almost pinch the end of the finger. And again. Hold and pull. This releases a lot of tension in the fingers. Your hands you're using all the time throughout the day, no matter what you do for a job or a living, or whether you work around the house, your fingers and your hands work really hard. So hold and pull, keeping the tension up, keeping nice and slow. If you've got music going, work with the rhythm of the music. Another place that gets really tight is right in the center of the palm of the hand. So if you imagine, go into the center, around here are your kidneys, and above, just above, are the small adrenals. Now if you work around that area, just by pressing and stroking that area, you can be quite firm. You might find that it feels a little bit spiky there. If your adrenals are running really high, in which case ease off pressure and slow it right down. You don't have to worry about whether you want to stimulate the reflexes or you want to calm the reflexes. Your body knows exactly what it needs, and just by pressing and releasing on it, it will balance them, which means either stimulates them or relaxes them. And then let's work right the way across the diaphragm. So you're breathing well. And then back to holding the solar plexus. Relax your hand and pulse the solar plexus nice and slow. And then move on to the other hand. So I'm going to do this at real time so that you can work alongside me. And there you have it. Work with your hands this way, or work away like this. Doesn't matter how you do it, whether you work with your thumbs or your fingers, or you keep rotating, or if your hands, joints of your hands get really tired, work with a knuckle. As long as you work and relax your hands, you'll get the benefits. Give it a try.